Hey, what is up guys, GuitarRock here, welcome back to another Brown Dust 2 video. So let's talk about the Abyssal, Moon, Shadow Tanya and how do you want to do this. This is going to be a boss on rerun. So this is going to be a dark type boss, as you guys can see. It is going to be a very weird one because there's no weak tiles, right? Usually a boss has like weak spots or weak tiles that you can hit specifically. So that means this boss is going to be, it's not that it's hard, it's just going to have a different mechanic. The boss basically applies augmentation effect to all the parts, right? Basically the damage that you can do is going to be somewhat increased, and you are going to basically make up for that. So if you want to, you can still try to apply amplification and stuff, but there's no specific places that you have to focus on the boss, right? The boss is going to be a dark type boss, as you can see, so we're going to try to use our strongest light type DPS characters. There's two characters that comes to mind. One is going to be Olivia and one more is going to be Sacred Justia. Alright, so I'm going to use both of these to showcase it to you guys. Now, two more notable characters, they are going to be very strong DPS option. Alright, for the light type, it's going to be Michaela. She's going to be a very good option if you have her. Consider her as an option in alternative in replacement of Olivia right here. And one more is going to be Grand Hilde, right? So she's going to be very strong as well if you have this particular costume right here, the Bull Ghost one. So this one is going to be able to do a bunch of damage, as you guys can see, right? So obviously Sacred Justia, in my opinion, is better because she covers more tiles, right? But if you don't have any of these two DPS characters, you can always substitute those two as well. I believe Angelica and Yuri should be decent as well. So with that, let's go in with the first team. The first team, I'm going to use Rafitia. And then we got Grenadier with Wilhelmina right here. Helena. Insane 3 supporters alongside with main DPS is going to be Olivia. And then a second team, we got Diana, Therese, and then Latel, and of course, Rafina and Sacred Justia right there, right? So let's jump into it, show you guys how to do this on level 10. Now, the thing that you gotta be aware of, right, is that the positioning, the placement of the characters are going to be very important. First things first, the boss is always going to activate this particular thing. Alright, this conditional skill activates at the start of the turn. Alright, you are going to get hit, apply target avoidance to the head part. That means the boss, you cannot aim the boss's head. That's going to be very good because Sacred Justia can basically hit all the other tiles back there, right? Apply 1 SP cost increase to the enemy. This is going to be very annoying, alright? And then of course, do fix magic damage to your allies. Now, you will notice one thing throughout that this boss is going to be able to do is she will, he or she, whatever this boss gender is, this boss will be able to do fixed damage, alright? You can see this one has fixed damage here, this one has fixed damage here, this one has fixed damage here, and then all of these are going to be fixed damage, right? So that means building up a bunch of magic resistance is not going to work too much because fixed damage means that it's going to scale off a fixed amount. So magic resistance is not going to help too much, right? Instead, you want to focus on, if you want to focus on HP gears. So increase your HP so that you can basically survive from that, right? So in this particular case, the first one, we are going to survive this by just have the boss hit us right here. So I will have my Rafitia giving the SP return. Grenadier is going to use this particular skill for now. And then we're going to go with Wilhelmina, this particular skill at the left side. Alright, and then we got the Olivia right here that is going to basically give back the SP. Now, you might be wondering, oh, why are you doing it like this? Why are you putting your Wilhelmina on the left side and then Olivia on the right side, and then you're not benefiting from the chain, right? The truth is, we got no choice, right? Because right now the boss is going to hit everybody, and you don't want Olivia and Wilhelmina to get the SP cost increase debuff. Alright, you don't want them, both of these don't want to get that. The others, it's okay for them to get that. So we're gonna do it right here, this way first. Now the SP cost increase, good thing is we can remove it later on, right? So we are going to be able to do that for the later turn. Zoop. Okay, so as you can see, the boss literally just scratched us. We got the debuff and such. And then now you can see right here, the boss conditional skill has been used. You can see if you click on our 3 characters in the middle, we got this particular thing, right? Using a skill increase SP consumption on Helena, on Rafitia, and on Grenadier. Now, good thing is Grenadier can remove our debuff, right? You can see absorb debuff from allies. Each debuff absorbed grants us the augmentation increase. So actually, if you want to, you can do that for Olivia. You can basically get hit as well and try to benefit from the absorption from the debuff and stuff, but I don't think it's going to be that necessary because in this particular case, in the second one, right, want to reposition them this way, we are going to move these 2 characters to the middle. Alright, I'm gonna do it this way. Alright. And I think it's better to place her here. Alright, so we're gonna do it this particular way, right? So I will go to the middle. We'll try to slash them up. I'm gonna go with Raffetia for this particular one, Swimsuit Raffetia. Alright, and then we are going to go with we're gonna go with this particular one first. Alright, we're gonna apply this light type. This is going to give us 10 turns for Olivia to increase magic attack by 100%. So this is going to be very, very beneficial. So Olivia will only need to worry about using the SP later on. Okay, zoop. Okay, so we didn't get hit right there, which is good. So now we're gonna go again to the middle. Alright, we are going to use this particular skill around. Now remember, this skill, the more SP you get, the more damage you can do. Right, you can see right here, damage is increased by 100% for each additional SP consumed. Now this time the boss is going to hit us right here. I will try to move my characters to the middle, or to the left side rather, something like that. So only one character is going to get hit, and that's going to be my Wilhelmina. Fortunately, she can survive. You can see right here, she should be able to survive, right? I'm going to have a little bit of shield as well from my Raffetia right there. Alright, so look at this. Boom. Alright, so we are able to do quite a lot of damage. 71% from the boss right there. So that's going to be an insane amount, right? So now the boss is going to try to hit us right here. So this one is going to be a little bit scary. So I'm going to move my characters back for now. Now this one, again, my Grenadier cannot do anything. Raffetia is going to go apply the SP and stuff. We're going to gather back all our SP. Alright, so for Wilhelmina, we're going to go with this particular one for now. And then for Olivia, we're going to go with gather back our SP, right? So this is going to be what we are trying to do. So Raffetia and Helena should be the only two characters that get hit. Make sure they have enough, enough SP. Ooh. Oh no, wait a second. What happened there? My Helena died. Okay, in that case, I will move my Grenadier. I think my Helena is not tanky enough. So Grenadier and Raffetia, I believe, are the one with my HP gears. So they are going to be the one to be able to live through that. Okay, nice. Okay, so as you can see, I was able to survive that. So now the last one, the boss is going to try to, apply one-shot KO to us. So we're going to go all in the middle, move Raffetia right here. Doesn't matter how you position because we're going to get destroyed anyways, right? So I'm just going to move my characters all in the middle, the DPS in the middle, right? So this is going to go with a bunch of damage right here. Bam. Alright, as you can see, we did about... I don't think I crit right there. Let me see. I might be crazy, but I am pretty sure I didn't crit right there because I saw one of the instance was not a crit. Maybe I am, maybe I miss. Okay, never mind. It was the same. Yeah, I might have seen it wrong. So as you can see, the first team, Olivia was able to reduce the boss to about 56%, 50 to 56%, right, depending on your gears. So that's going to be what it is for the first team. Alright, so now for the second team. Alright, again, same deal here. Now, second team is going to be a little bit more trickier because now the problem is going to be specifically... Now we got 6 characters as opposed to 5 characters, right? Because right now we also got this particular robot that Diana summons. But shouldn't be too big of a deal. Again, there are some exceptions or some characters that you can swap around. Number one, I think Lethal. If you don't want to use Lethal, you can basically use Olstein. I think Olstein in some cases could be better because he can give you back SP, right? Now Lethal gives you buffs, I understand. That's going to be very, very beneficial as well. And as you can see right here, so this is going to be what we are working on for the time being. We don't really have enough to do or to execute anything right now. So this is going to be the unfortunate circumstances right here. So I will be placing my robot all the way to the top. Put Diana here, put Later here like this. So in terms of position, I think this is a pretty good position. Therese and my... in this case, my Rafina is the one that is going to get the SP. Now Rafina, unfortunately, she's not going to be able to cycle too often. So that's going to be what it is. But in most cases, we're just going to go in, do as much damage as we can for now. Okay. So this time, we are going to have enough SP this time around. So I will go with this. I will go with... We don't really have enough to go with the other swimsuit. What is this? Not swimsuit, Rafina's one, right? Unfortunately, it's going to be very, very expensive. So I will move my character right here. Do this right here. Wait, Diana should be here. Okay, this would be just nice. So I'm gonna go this. We're gonna buff. Unfortunately, Rafina could not have enough SP, so that's going to be a problem. So SP is going to be a very, very big problem. Let me position it this way. Yeah, this is better. Alright, so you want to position it this way. Always make sure the robot is buffing Sacred Yestia. That's going to be the important one. She's going to be the one getting the buffs. Buff. Okay. Okay, 45%. So nobody gets hit right there, which is good. So now later, we're gonna rest for a bit. And then, this time, we are going to go all the way to the middle. So now you can see the boss is going to be very, very scary. It's going to do a lot of damage. But I will position my character this time around like this. So only Sacred Justice, only the robot and Rafina in this case will get hit. Everybody else is protected as per follows, right? So this is going to be should be the one that gives you one of the highest damage. Actually should have buff first. As you can see, 22% right there. Boom. Okay, so now this one is going to be the scary one, right? So you want to avoid getting hit right here. So we're gonna try to get back a little bit of SP if we can. Later on, you're gonna need that particular one. Sacred Yestia right here. We don't have enough to do anything else for the timing, so I'm going to move all the way to the back. I will just move Diana here for now. Alright. So she will protect everyone else. And then this... you know what? Let's get SP first for the next turn. And then I will apply that buff later on. Because SP for the next turn is going to be very, very crucial. The SP problem, man. Okay, as you can see, 1.9%. Alright. So the boss is left with 1.9% right now. Okay, so at this point it's pretty straightforward, right? So the second team should be able to do a little bit more than the first team. So we're gonna reapply this. We are going to... Oh no, do I not have enough? Oh damn. Even then it's not enough. I thought I would be enough to use everybody's skill. But I was wrong. It looks like I was wrong. Not enough SP. So this is going to be a big issue, right? Especially with Diana right here. I think she's strong, but at the same time, you know, you gotta choose between a later or I guess in this case, maybe the robot don't have to move at the end, right? Because at the end of the day, it should still be enough regardless, right? So as you can see, I believe Sacred Yestia should be the one that does the most damage, right? And then Oliver is gonna do a little bit less because Sacred Yestia covers way more in terms of the tiles compared to Oliver. So with that, I hope you guys are able to, you know, somewhat reference this guide depending on who you have. Hopefully you guys can do this as well. So let me show you guys the gears that I have. In terms of the two important one is going to be specifically for Sacred Yestia and Olivia, right? So this is going to be my gear for Olivia right here. 2.3k attack, 700% crit damage. And Sacred Yestia is going to be what I have right here. With 2.1k attack and 671% crit damage. Alright, so I believe... Do I have less crit damage? It feels like I do have less crit damage. So not sure if I have swapped everything out or anything out at all, but I do feel like my Sacred Yestia have a little bit less stat now. Maybe it's just me seeing things. But regardless, that's going to be it for this particular video. I hope you guys are, able to use this, right? So with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Subscribe if you guys haven't already. Give this video a like if you guys enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys in the next Brown Dust 2 guide. Have a nice day. Goodbye.